Hey there, crafty friends, and happy Tuesday. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and it's time for our What's New Today at the Doodlebug. So over the weekend and yesterday, we got in 2 great reorders from our warehouse. So I've got lots of fun restocks for you. We've been making room for new stuff, so I've got some sale items for you as well. And then I've got a few new goodies as usual in this in these 2 orders as well. So hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Again, it kind of feels like it was a longer weekend. Hi there, Miss Irene. Like a longer weekend with, 4th of July in there. It's almost like on Thursday we got an extra weekend day and then came back to work Friday, Saturday, off Sunday. So I kind of felt like, my weekend was a little longer even though it wasn't at all. I don't know if you guys felt like that or not, but great orders in today, so I'm going to flip the camera around and show you what we got in for you. All right, I always joke, you can tell what area in the store I was in doing reorders, and it's like I can never get caught up. But this day, I had somebody looking for some particular cardstock and realized we were out of our multi-packs. So I have got in packs of 12 by 12 white, just a I would say like a value pack. This is not an 80 pound. It's not a 100 pound. It's 65 pound. Just a good, like if you're using it for layering or anything like that. I would not use this for card bases or anything like that because it is only 65 pound, but just a good smooth little white paper. And it's $5.19 for 20 sheets. So again, like I said, definitely a little value pack here. Then our American Crafts cardstock. So first of all, I've got that Precision cardstock. That's the one that you guys tell me really works great in your electronic die cutting machines. And these are bright colors. So I'll kind of flip through these here. You want the white paper? You've got it, Miss Debbie. It's going to be good just for layering. It's a really decent value on that paper, so kind of nice. I even like to use this too, like on my scrapbook pages, if I like to cut white paper for photos, and while I like holding the spot for the photo, or if I want to use it then as a photo mat, this is going to be good paper for that. Then Precision cardstock in the bright. Now these are just regular cardstocks here. They can still go through your electronic die cutters, but they weren't necessarily designed for that, but still great colors here. So again, we've got brights. So should be pretty similar to what I just showed you. Just different flavors. So this is a great way to, Irene, you need some white paper too. There you go, my friend. Now, Irene, I could be wrong. I don't recognize your name, which is a good thing. Welcome, welcome. If you have not ordered from us before, if you will jump over whenever we are done and go on Messenger, and if you will send us your phone number, your address, and your email, that way after today's live tomorrow, basically after we pull everything, we can send you a little invoice for your goodies, okay? And you can also let us know if we need to ship them or if you're going to pick them up. This one here was called Summer. So you saw those great colors that I went through on there. So I'm just going to hold up Bright and Summer kind of side by side. Both really good papers, good little value packs. One thing to keep in mind, I'm not seeing black and whites in here, but because it's not a primary pack, they are Brights in Summer. And then the great thing, so you've got 60 sheets in here, 20 colors, and the price $24.79. So it's a really great value on your cardstock as well. All right, next we've got tracing paper. So I've had some poor little guy come in, like I had ordered it just hadn't been in here yet. You're looking for tracing paper twice now. I was like, I promise I'm going to get some tracing paper in. So tracing paper is great for all kinds of things. I really like to use it whenever I am, practicing writing, like different, like the bounce lettering, things like that. I was trying to get them apart so you could see. So go here so you can see how you can see through it. It's 24 pounds. That's the weight on it. Let's do this. We're going to jump ahead to our coloring book. And I'm going to push it down just a little bit, like a one-handed wonder here. There you go. That's what I was trying to show you, how much you could see through the tracing paper. Perfect. Whew. That was a long process just for that. So good little tracing paper here. The weight is 24 pounds. You're going to get 50 sheets in here for $7.69. This is also great for wood crafts if you're trying to, put something down. I will also sometimes, like, say those little teacup kittens, you can trace on one side, then you trace it on the other, if that makes sense. And then you go over your top side again on whatever you want to transfer it to if you don't have carbon paper. We've done that before in some of our watercoloring classes. And I know I totally confused you guys. So I'm going to show you that again. So I'm going to go back to this page. So let's say I want to do this as a watercolor, okay? And I can't watercolor in this book. I'm going to take this piece of tracing paper. Hey, Annette, you may have gotten a little text from us. We did get something in for you, some little die cuts you've been waiting for. Okay, so bear with me here, friends. Let's say I want to watercolor this. So I need to put it on watercolor paper first. I'm going to trace on this side. Okay, just like we normally would. Then I'm just going to go to my craft space. I'm going to flip this little guy over, and now I'm going to trace the back in pencil again. So yes, I've got pencil or lead on one side and the other. Now when I take it to my blank watercolor page and I put it down on my watercolor, I've got graphite on both sides. So whenever I just go back over my original drawing, now it's going to push what was on the back onto my watercolor paper. So that is it's kind of a time-consuming way, but that is a way to get great images on other types of papers if you don't have carbon paper, or if you want to be able to erase those lines. So we love to keep tracing paper in for all different kinds. Oh, you placed an order. Perfect. And we can add to it. Thank you. I did see we got an order. I was working on a Copic order, so I haven't even pulled that yet. Next up, this is called a sticker stadium. This thing is so stinking cool. This came in as a special order, so super fun. It's a nice little desktop size. I'm going to put it over here. So it's a little bit over 12 inches because it's a little bit bigger than what the cardstock pack was. So that means it's going to hold 12 by 12 items. And then as you see, it's got like a waterfall effect in here. So as it expands, you can put different sized items in here. This is nice to keep on your desk. You can, make it as thick or as thin as you want. Expands up to 8 inches. This is also a nice one if you're at a crop or a retreat, anything like that, and you're kind of on limited space. You can put this out in front of you, and then that way you can add the project that you're working on. So you can kind of make it like a little organizer and get more space out of your desk. It's also a great way to get things up off your desk so you don't lose them. So again, this one here is spoken for, but sticker stadiums, they're $15.39. I can definitely order you a sticker stadium, Miss Debbie. So yes, if anybody wants a sticker stadium, let me know, and I will put some extras on the next order. Next up, our adult coloring books have kind of resurrected, and they're going really good. And I'm hearing it's because you can't find them anywhere anymore. So everything I've got on the table for you guys today is brand new. We had not had them before. We have had a gnome one. This is a new gnome one. It's called Garden Gnomes. And it does have a little perforation here, so you can take them out if you want. This one is also only printed on one side, which I personally like that. But look at all these cute little gnomes in here. So again, Garden Gnomes coloring book. Brand new. We have not had this one in before. Wasn't he cute? Oh, that Be Happy is adorable. So there is Garden Gnomes. Then we got Teacup Kittens. I kind of opened that one up a little bit, and it looks like it's got a little bit of color theory in here even. Oh my gosh, even some coloring techniques in here. So this one's kind of nice. So it gives you a little bit more than just a straight up coloring book. This one here is even talking about how you can do your backgrounds. It's got some little pastels in there. Looks like they're probably doing baby wipe or paper towel is what they're using there. You could probably do a baby wipe too. But then let's look at some of the images here. So those are stinking fun. Oh, did you see that one? Oh, look at her. Look at her, like a little bee. Oh my gosh. And it even, it's got a little area here where you could do some different warm tones as well. It's got a little idea. And there's a perforation line. That's why you can see me rubbing, because I can feel something. So it's got a little perforation line. That way, whenever you're done, you can take that little area off the bottom, and it's going to be more like an 8x8 size. See if you could. No, you guys can't see that perf. I was trying to see if you could. So cute. I really like this one. The Garden Gnome books, you've got it. Debbie wants the Teacup Kittens, you've got it. Next up is called The Art of Mushrooms. I know it's a little nature-y book here. It's a fun one for sure. Everybody loves a fun guy, right? That was always my science teacher, dad jokes. So Art of Mushrooms. And then this one is called Color Dreams. So it's a little bit smaller than the other ones. It's got some little quotes in here too. All right. Next up, restocks for I'm going to jump down here. So the Roll With It, which is a brand new baking theme line from Carta Bella. So we got back in the collection kit. Flip it over and show you the back on this one for the sticker sheet and kind of give you a little idea, that retro-y look that's on here. And then we also got in the ephemera. I know quite a few of you were waiting on the ephemera to come back in stock. So the ephemera is here as well. So Roll With It collection kits and the ephemera back in stock. For Simple Stories, the new line Crafty Things. We had already sold through the page pieces. So we've got the page pieces back in stock and also the Big Bits. So Big Bits are back in stock. This is the one that has that paintbrush. I just love that paintbrush. It's got the big Stanley in there. It's got a dream cart in there. So Crafty Things Big Bits back in stock. This one here is brand new. We got this in as a special request. This is a newer line from Photoplay called Hot Diggity Dog. I'm going to go through here. So we've got a sticker sheet, and all these papers are individual. This is called Yippee Yay. Crafty Things Big Bits. You've got it, Miss Jen. This one here is called Dog Park Friends. We got two of that one. Aren't they cute with all the little dogs on there? Next one is called To the Groomer. Kibbles and Cookies. Well, hey, Miss Debbie Miskell. Hello to you too, my friend. Hopefully your 4th of July weekend was good. Next up is called In the Doghouse. Best Dog Ever. Got two of that one. There we go. It's got all kinds of great little words on it. I think that, yep, that is it then. So there is the new Hot Diggity Dog line from Photoplay. Then moving on down the line. Restock for Simple Stories. We needed rub-ons for Linen Market. You need the dog collection, all the stuff that goes with that. You've got it, my friend. I'm going to pull it all for you. So this one here is, again, the Linen Market rub-ons. Really, really pretty. And then this one is a die that was on a reorder. This is a brand new one from Carta Bella. Gives you these great little frames. They're decagons. I always want to say hexagons. You survived the 4th weekend. That's good. But these great little frames here. So it's a little nesting set. These would be great for like shaker cards too, because it already makes the frame for you. If you like to do your pictures in different sizes, this one would be a good one for your pictures, because you could cut your picture and then you could use the little, you could do the inside for the picture, and then your card stock, you could use the outside, that little frame, give it its own little frame around it as well too. So again, that's the Decagon nesting frames. Trimmer blade restocks. These are just for your Fiskars. Triple track trimmer. These are the titanium ones, so they're supposed to last a little longer and be a little sharper, since titanium is a heavier metal. our Sticky Thumb Adhesive Liner Lifters. Boy, we have shown these, and dang, I love this little guy. So what this does, if you have not seen this before, it has little teeth on it, and this allows you to get all those liners off of your double-sided tape, off of your foam dots, all that stuff that is so hard to get the liner off of. This makes it super, super easy to do that. I have not heard any regrets or complaints about this little tool. We don't sell things like crazy. I mean, we're a decent sized store, friends, but I am not one of those mega stores in a big city where I'm selling 40, 50, 100 of something, and we have sold like 50 of these, maybe more at this point, because it is that good. So if you have not picked one up yet, I definitely recommend one of the adhesive liner lifters. They are a game changer. Next up for, we didn't pull that one. Next up for our layering washi tapes. We've got number 100 back in stock, which is called Fly Away Petal. That one is so pretty. The Sticky Thumb is a must-have. Thank you. We're going to walk over to that section and see if we have number 105, because I know we've had it in before, and I want to see if I can find its... Well, I don't see it. Okay, we've had number 105 in, but I'm not seeing its sample. Well, okay then. We're going to have to make one for number 105 for you guys. We will get that done. It's really pretty. It's an old telephone. It's not quite like this one, but kind of similar. I know that doesn't help you at all. But anyway, here's a sample for number 100. And then we will get number 105 put together for you. Let me see if I can kind of line it up. Sometimes you can kind of line them up close-ish. Let's see here. I don't think I can, but you can kind of see the old telephone in there. Is it new? It might be a new one, but I thought we had it before. But even Paige said when she brought it back on the table, because a lot of times she puts these together for me, she's like, have we had this one? And I was like, I thought we had, but maybe not. But you can see that great old telephone that's in there. You can see the really pretty color of the flowers. So it's going to be a little bit more of a muted one. Really, really pretty. Carol wants a Sticky Thumb. You've got it, my friend Carol. Adding that to my pile. Thank you. Next up, friends, I've got a little sale for you. So these are not new. These are on Hannah's shelf here. And as you know, Tim just came out with new spritzes. Well, my store is only so big. So whenever we bring in a new line of something, sadly, we have to make room. And around here, everyone has to pull their own weight, just like I always tell the boys at home. So if you are not paying your rent, you get evicted at the Doodlebug. And since we have new tenants, the new spritzes, old tenants had to move out. So these guys are all going to be 25% off in the live today. And what I've got is and they're sprays, because we've got new sprays that just came in, and we got 12 new sprays. So we had to make room in the rack for our 12 new sprays. So tenants that are being evicted. So if you would like them to move in with you, they cannot live here anymore. They are being evicted. So we've got Distress Oxide Spray in Uncharted Mariner. It's going to be 25% off. Regular price was $6.29. So Uncharted Mariner, just one of that one. Oh, nope, I lied. I've got two of that one. I just got spread apart. So two of that one, 25% off. Next up, Salvage Patina. That's such a pretty color, too. One of that one, 25% off. Carved Pumpkins. One of that one, 25% off. This one here is Lumberjack Plaid. 25% off. Another Oxide Prize Ribbon. And then our last Oxide that we put on sale was Mermaid Lagoon. Mermaid Lagoons are really pretty color too. So those there in the Facebook Live today, 25% off. Carved Pumpkins, if you're watching on replay, Carved Pumpkins is sold, friends. So that one is gone. Thank you, Miss Debbie. Then we have some Delusions ones. So Distress Sprays Red Plaid. You've got it. Red Plaid is gone if you're watching on the replay. So people often ask me, you know, like I keep saying, if you're watching the replay, you can still order on the replay, guys. I know somebody said, oh, I hate that I never catch you live, so I can't order anything. Oh, no, you can always order on the replays. We check them for a few days, so no worries there. Now from Delusions, these are just regular colored sprays. We've got this great fun cut grass, so that's going to be a nice green color. 25% off. These are $5.29. This one's really pretty too. Funky Fuchsia. And remember, you can do these through stencils. You can use them to color ribbon, color flowers, just color backgrounds in general. You can spray them onto a surface. You can watercolor with them. So there's all kinds of fun techniques that you can do with your sprays as well. And then the last one was Lemon Zest. So 2 cut grass, 1 funky fuchsia, 1 lemon zest. Pink and the grass regular spray. You've got it. So funky fuchsia is sold out if you're watching on the replay, but we do have 1 cut grass and 1 lemon. Nope, no, we don't. We don't have the lemon anymore either. Thank you, Miss Debbie. For now, we are down to just 1 of the cut grass. Awesome. Thank you, friends. So again, we are just making room for our new spritzes that Tim Holtz just did, making some room on those. And while I was doing what I call my store walk today, I noticed that, you know, I didn't notice it was July, but it is July. And we have these little 2024 mini calendars still in the store. Looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 10. We've got 10 of these little guys. So what can you do with these for the rest of the year? Well, they would be really good on little scrapbook pages that you could go back throughout the year, and you could circle what date it was that the event happened. Of course, you can use the rest of the year to, like in a little mini calendar. A lot of people like to keep these in their purse, you know, their checkbook and their, you know, little places like that, maybe on your desk, doing little tallies. You could do a little countdown. But these, friends, are normally $1.29. We're selling them for $1. And Debbie, I love you. You didn't even know what the deal was on these, and you went ahead and got one anyway. But I'm selling them for $1 because, well, you know, they're not doing me any good. So I want to move them on to somebody else's house. So we've got these. We're selling them for $1. Debbie Miskell and Debbie Hayes are both picking up one for $1. 25 whole cents. Thank you, my friends. Perfect. Moving 2 out. All right, next up. This one here is one of those great little All in Create dies. So you get all kinds of fun little extras in here, really fun splats and stuff. But you guys just love how these are kind of funky. They're not like perfectly neat. It gives you a lot of really fun texture to your mats. I like to use these layering on my cards. So really, really fun. And this one here is number 33 is what this one is. And it's Splodazzlers, S-P-L-O Dazzlers, Splodazzlers. Because I guess those are kind of splots and they're dazzling splots. Moving on, another little restock here, just some great little enamel dots. These match the Say Cheese Wild, the new line that Simple Stories just did that is kind of like the zoo one, but just really fun colors. I don't know if this one is showing up great for you guys on the camera, but it's a brown. It's a really pretty brown color. So the Say Cheese Glossy Enamel Dots, back in stock. This is another one we've had in before too. Just a fun little house die. Love it's even got the little windows and everything. Little flowers here that you can put in front of the windows. There's little window boxes in there. Say Cheese Wild, you've got it, my friend. We do, so I'm flipping it over so you can see the sample on the back. We do have these trees in stock as well. So if you're seeing that, you're like, oh, that is stinking cute. We've got the trees in stock too. These would be even fun, of course, for cards, but these would even be fun on scrapbook pages. You know, if you're doing a new house one, you know, anything like that, that would be a really, really cute one. Or maybe you're doing some home improvements, things like that. Miss Rhonda is getting the house die. You've got it. Rhonda, if you want or need the trees, let me know, and I can either show them to you or just pull them for you as well. Next up, this is a restock. This is the new Happy As Can Be. So this is the new bee line that Echo Park did. They did use the same colors that they did last year, but it is different different designer, so it has a little bit of a different feel to it. Really, really cute line though. You see the stickers on the other side. So again, that is the Happy As Can Be. Next up, trying to get a jump start on things because I always lose track of what time of year it is. And I know some of these do take a little time for you guys to get as many as you want put together. This one here is a little Christmas treat box. Now, even though this says treat box, you can totally do these on the front of cards, little gift packages, anything like that. And I know Stephanie put these super cute samples together for us last year. You get all 3 of these in this kit. So you get everything you need in here to do the snowman, to do the Santa Claus, and to do the elf as well. You get metal dies for those, and then you get a little stencil to do for the treats themselves. So we've got those dies back in stock. Excited about that. Because again, if you're wanting to do these maybe for the, your Bible study group, or maybe your co-workers, you may not want to start that in November, a little extra time. And these tend to sell out around the holidays. Remember last year I had so many of you guys waiting and waiting and waiting for them. So I'm trying to get ahead of it this year before they sell through. Next up, this is a great restock. These are our little scissor IDs. So they're little magnetic clips that fit around, and they keep jumping together, that fit around your different scissors. And we've got one for thread, we've got one for fabric, and we've got one for paper. And we've got the paper one on, so you can see it just slides real nice on to your scissors. That way you can quickly identify, especially if they're the same color, and it's silicone. So even though my hand is kind of touching where it's at, it's super soft because it's silicone. And then they just snap around, easy peasy. And that way you can switch them out as well too. And we've had these on different size scissors, and you've got a lot of space in there. So even if you've got real thick scissors, it will fit around it just fine. So again, it's got 3 in a pack: paper, fabric, and even one for thread. Carol wants one of the Christmas treat boxes. You've got it, my friend. Now, if you guys really love this concept, we do have one for Halloween as well. And I know it has pumpkins in it. And I can't think of what, I think there's a cat in it. And I can't remember the other little treat box that is in there. But we do have one for fall as well. All right, so we're jumping around. Next up on Saturday, if you're not real active on Facebook, we put a few things on sale this weekend. I was working in the Pink Fresh section. I am working on getting my reorders together for show. So I am gone all next week, friends, at a trade show. Super excited about that. And so I've got to get my reorders together. Well, as I was looking at reorders, I found, some of these I can't get anymore. So we are clearancing them out. This one here is a 3-piece bundle from Pink Fresh. You're going to get the stamps, you're going to get a glimmer plate, and then you're going to get the die to cut them all out. And that is $65.99 for all 3 pieces. So for a little bit over $20 a piece, you're getting all this bundle. I only have one left, but it's a great little value bundle there. And these are called Brushed Sentiments Holiday. So again, you've got stamps and dies, and also the glimmer plates as well. So that was one bundle that is left from what we posted on Saturday. We reposted these. We are down to just 2 bundles on our Berry Fields mega bundles. This kit here, you've got a collection kit in there. You've got frames. Now, first of all, collection kits are $17 nowadays. So this whole bundle is $23. So you've got a collection kit in here. You've got frames. You've got chipboard in here as well. Sorry for my crinkling. Let me get this out and show you. You've got frames, you've got chipboard, you've got layered bits, and you've got foam stickers as well too. All of that for $23. And we've got just 2 of those left, and then they are gone for good. The next thing we put up for sale, and I do need to get the washi tape back in for this. We cannot get the stamp anymore for this set, but I can still get the die and the washi tape. So if you buy the washi tape, and I think the washi tape was 15 or 16 bucks for the roll, and you get like 30 to 40 images, then your die is 40% off. Here, so you can kind of see, are some of the samples that we made with the washi tape. And I'm going to flip it over so you can see that's what the washi tape roll looks like there. I have one of those left. So I can order a washi tape if you want the bundle, and then you're going to get this die at 40% off to go with it. That's our bundle there. Then another bundle, we just made this one actually today. This is 25% off, and you've got this great little stencil that goes with this die here. This is from Waffle Flower. It's called Love Letter Outline, and there is what it's going to end up looking like. So you can see your stencil there. Again, great outline die. Your bundle price is $27.97. That's 25% off. I was looking to see if there's another picture on the back. So we just made that one today. Next up, we've got just one of these left from our posts on Saturday. This is the Dainty Plaid stencil. So it creates this great plaid image. Now, there is a stamp that matches this. Can't get the stamp anymore, but this layer right here with the teal, I did, well, actually, I think Sean did this. I can't say I did. Sean did this one with just the stencil. So see how pretty it is? And then if you really want lines, you could go in and draw some lines in by hand if you really wanted to. But this is a great little stencil, and that is 20% off for that stencil. What else do we have? Oh, this one here. This is another good one. Check your stash. Do you have the ribbons and balloons? If you have the ribbons and balloons, then this is the stencil that matches it. And we did use this, I think, in 2 different classes. Rita did it with Copic coloring, and Dolly even did it, I believe, too, when it first came out. So you may have the stamp and the die at home and never picked up the stencil. So I'm down to just one last stencil, not reordering anything else. So 20% off that little guy brings him down to $15.45. Miss Debbie, you got it on this one. I'm going to check. I'm not for sure if this is one that you got over the weekend or not, but we will check that for you. You got it, my friend. Then we did 2 more bundles, and then we'll get back to our good stuff, I promise. But these are just good little sale items. So this one here is a die and stencil combo here. And it does this really pretty floral corner. I can show you up there. Really, really pretty. Does it have a sample on the back? Nope, not really. Nope. See? It's a little hard. You know, I know I need to do a sample for you guys, but it's got a great little ivy and flowers. Really pretty. Normally, that's like 40 bucks, $29.47, because this one here is 17, and then this one here is 21. And then this one here, just a little bit more, but this one has an added embossing folder in it as well. So you can emboss it as well. So this kind of gives you a little better idea of what that flower is going to look like. So this is a 3-piece bundle. These are the exact same thing, but this one has the embossing folder in it. So you've got the die to cut it out. You've got the embossing folder in there, and then you've got this great stencil, and you can see you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers in that stencil. So you're really going to get a good stenciled image. All right, Debbie wants the 3-piece. You've got it. The 35-47 one. That one's going with Debbie. And then anybody else, if you want just the stencil and corner, we do have that one available yet too. All right, moving on down the line. Thanks for helping me get rid of some of those tenants. I love it. All right, next up. So I've showed you the guys this a couple times. So Rita is our Copic instructor. Copics are alcohol-based markers. And so you can come to this class with any alcohol markers that you want. This month, on the 27th, we're going to be using this super cute stamp set. You're going to get it in your class cost. Class is $41, and this is a $16 stamp set. So you're getting that in your class cost. And this is a sample of one of the cards you're making. So you're going to be coloring that super cute little guy. Is he not adorable? So we got that Super Buddy die or stamp in. If you just want the stamp set and cannot make it to class, that works for me too. Just let me know and we will pull you a Super Buddy stamp set. Next up, this is a restock for the dog section. I know we just got that dog line in, but we have like no dog lines in at all. This is Doggone Cute from Doodlebug. It's not a new line. This is one that's probably about a year or so old. But again, it's called Doggone Cute. Great primary colors. So that's going back on the shelf. $49 in market, some flowers. People love sunflowers. I love sunflowers. And so we've got a lot of people. You would like a Super Buddy stamp set? You got it, Miss Tina. We have a lot of people that just come in that aren't really necessarily crafters. They're just wanting sunflower things. And so we do a lot of sunflowers for little home decor projects. They work perfect on those. So we've got sunflowers back in stock. All right, next up, restocking. I know we are not thinking about winter. I'm still, BJ said the other day he was ready for winter. I am not. I'm still loving summer, but we did need to restock some of our stuff to match that Snow Much Fun line that Doodlebug did last year while I can still get it. So we got the Snow Much Fun odds and ends back in. We also got the Chit Chat back in. And it's funny, because I know it is winter, but we sell this line all year long because who knows when you're doing your pictures from what trip. And then we also got in this great Snow Much Fun petite print assortment. So these are just good colors. And as I'm flipping through here, you get, so per color, you've got 2 different prints, but they're both different. So if you just love Doodlebug, this is a great way just to kind of beef up some of your Doodlebug petite prints as well. We do stock a lot of these open stock, not all of them though, because they've got like so many colors and so many prints of all of the different ones. So this is just a good, fun color set there as well. And again, that's the Snow Much Fun petite print assortment. Got those back in stock. For our organization section, that's the other one apparently I was working on in this order because we've got our Karen bags back in stock. We've got our Deborah bags back in stock. We've got Katie back in stock. And we've got the dividers for Katie back in stock. Then, this is the 9x6, and I believe, yep, that fits in Karen. So we've also got the dividers for Karen as well. Tina, I'm not for sure what your last comment was. Just make sure, I don't know if it was a typo or what. I know you've got I would like the Super Buddy stamp set, and then THIT. So I don't know if you said, this, and just let me know what this is. That could totally be what you were wanting. So we've got dividers for Karen and Karen back in stock. We've got dividers for Katie and Katie back in stock. Then, that's my dividers there. Then we've also got the 6x12 storage box in stock as well. Now with that 6x12, we do have inserts that work in this as well. So it's a great way to put, stickers, embellishments, things like that. These are designed for your Totally Tiffany, but you don't have to put Totally Tiffany in there. I also like to use this because it's 6x12. That works perfect for, I'm just going to hold this up here. It works perfect for like your alphabets. Oh, sorry, it doesn't know what to focus on. But like the different alphabets, the thicker packs, works really good for that type of stuff. So you can put them all in one place. So we've got the 6x12 or 6x12s back in stock. Let's see, we've got a Karen bag leaving and the dividers. You've got it. I love my Karen Buddy bag. Then we also got back in stock those great tonic mesh bags. Remember, these are perfect because they are also like waterproof. So it's really nice if you want to keep your sprays in here, travel with them that way. I actually keep one of these in my closet, and I use it for traveling. That way, if, like, say you're going to a friend's house and your bathing suit is wet, you can put your bathing suit in here. I use it for like my hairspray, body sprays, things like that when I'm traveling. That way they can go in there. And I don't know, cannot tell you how many times I have had something with a different pressure, like explode, or the cap comes off and then my hairspray gets on everything. Oh, it's horrible. So then that way I can put that in these. Debbie wants 2 mesh bags and Sarah wants 2 mesh bags. You've got it, friends. Got those for you. In our simple stories, we were just restocking some of our basic colors. So this one here is terracotta and moss. Put those side by side. Those are just good masculine colors, aren't they? So again, these are just part of Simple Stories, what is called their color vibe. So they are a white core paper. So it's not like a regular cardstock. They are a white core. I have heard from some people that some of their electronic die cutters don't love this paper. So that's just an FYI for you guys. I don't do a whole lot of stuff in my electronic die cutters. If I do, it's usually more home decor stuff. So I'm doing vinyl, I'm doing heat transfer. I just don't use it a lot for my regular paper crafting. So I cannot attest to how well this does or does not cut in, say, a Cricut or a Silhouette, but it die cuts fine. And then again, I usually mainly just for regular scrapbooking. So love those. We've got moss and terracotta back in. And we were hurting a little bit in our album section, so we restocked some great colors of albums. So in the post bound, so these are held together with a post. Post bound is usually a little bit less expensive of an album because you're not paying for that metal ring that goes in there. So we've got a red post bound album. It's got a nice little picture on the front, $23.59 for that one. Then we've got this great little patriotic one I thought was going to be kind of fun. This one here is $22.49. Again, these are both 12 by 12s, both post bound. Oh, that's even got the distress on the inside. That's fun. Then we've got Cobalt. This one here is from We Are Memory Keepers. So you've got the little label on the front, and it's silver. You've got no picture window, okay? But you've got stitching, and then you also have the little metal corners on the sides too. And it comes with 5 inserts. So we've got Cobalt from We Are. We've got Black from We Are. And we got in Vanilla. Now, these are actually special ordered. She's using these. I think she does like 1 per year, like a color for year. I can't remember, or if it's per trip. But anyway, I've got a gal that needed vanilla. So we've got 2 in for her, but it's a great cream color. So we could get more vanilla if that is a color that you're like, I have not seen that before. So I can get more of those in. And then we also got one in from Doodlebug because it's a nice bright yellow. We Are does a yellow. It's called Buttercup. It's not a bright, fun yellow. So then to kind of show you the difference between the two. So you've got a little bit of a different type of label on the side. It's a little fancier. You do have a great window on the front where you can put a quote, you could put a picture, you could put what trip, what year it is, whatever you want to put there. Your stitching's a little smaller, no metal corners, but I think I've seen those where you can even order those. I want to say online. I have seen those. I have not been able to source them myself lately, but I think you can still, get some online, not for sure. And then this one here, it comes with more inserts. So again, you get just 5 12 by 12s. Amazon, I know, I didn't want to say the A word, Debbie. I know, I didn't want to say it. I hate sending you guys there, but everybody goes there. I tell you, it's too easy. They make it too easy, which it's what they wanted. All right, so in here, you do have extra page protectors whenever you do a Doodlebug design album. So you get your 5 traditional 12 by 12, and then you get some pocket ones, horizontal, vertical, 4 by 4. This I call hybrid because it has horizontal and vertical in there, and then a great 6 by 12, and then 3 4 by 6 ones. And you can see all the different colors they come in as well. So this one here is called Bumblebee. So there's Bumblebee for you. And I think that is it, friends. Yeah. Woohoo! Kind of a short and sweeter live today. And what we have in store for you tomorrow, we got in Spellbinders about an hour ago. So we didn't have time to get it all checked in, but Spellbinders is here. So if you're in our Better Press Society, I think that means your plates are here, which is super, super exciting. So we'll get those pumping out and to you guys. And then I do want to tell you some things going on. So if you're not on our email list, but you're here on Facebook, so it's storming here. It's getting ready to storm here too, Debbie. I can see it out there. Dang on storms we've been having. It's been crazy around here. It's the hurricane. We're getting all the way up here. We're getting the hurricane. Things going on at the Doodlebug that you need to know about. First of all, this morning you should have gotten an email with our October retreat. I tried really, really hard to keep the retreat this close to the same as I could from the past, 4 years now. Food prices are going up. You guys know this. So the retreat is normally $170, but if you do early bird, $160. Well, this year it went up to $175. Okay, that helps me because so many places now are giving me a really hefty fuel charge last time, and so that will help with those fuel charges, the delivery fees for the catering. It's just crazy. But if you do the early bird, it's still just $160. Okay, and the early bird is paying by cash or check. Sign you up. All right. Come in and write me a check, though. I will get you on the list. Come in and write me a check so you get the early bird. What I did add this time for you guys have asked for a Thursday add-on, not a Monday. So we added Thursday as well. Okay, so for 50 extra bucks, you can come and scrap Thursday into Thursday night, and you're going to get into the room earlier than everybody else on Friday. So you'll have from, I think I did like 10 in the morning is when we'll open up on Friday in the crop room, and then everybody else can come around noon. So, and for my girls that are just coming Friday, you can get in the room earlier. So that's one big thing going on at the Doodlebug. So you've got October retreat signups open. Okay, check that off your list. Then the other thing is, yesterday I sent out an email with 2 great mini books that we have going on. They're both virtual classes. One is using, I'm going to walk up there as I'm talking to you guys so I can show you the line. And my friend Stacy is working on samples. She was going to bring the sample in today for one of them, but she didn't want to get caught in the storm, and I don't blame her. So one of them is Graphic 45, Sunshine on My Mind. Super cute. She said she had so much fun making that mini book. And I'm going to show you the collection here. So that is the collection that we are using. That one is going to be taught, or is taught, by Bev Hill. Okay, super cute little mini album that she did. So that was one that we just sent out. And then the other one that was on that same email is Linen Market from Simple Stories. That is being taught by Nikki Shear. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that I can get you guys a Nikki Shear class. Her mini book is so stinking cute. Again, if you did not get the email, they all post here on Facebook as well. And I'm not for sure if I did those as events. Oh, I can't remember. But they are on our website as well. If you can't find them, you let me know and I can send you those little links. So I sent those out as well. So those are kind of big things I want you guys to know about. So 2 great virtual classes going on. The retreat signups just opened. You have plenty of time. We can take 65 people. My retreats do not sell out within like 10, 15 minutes. Now, usually the October retreat is pretty full, so do keep that in mind, but it's not going to sell out overnight. So you've got time. You can print that, form out, mail me a check if you want to do the early bird. You can pay by credit card, whatever works for you. And I've got one other little thing to show you. I did stick this in the bottom of the little email. This little cutie patootie here is another little mini album class that we have from LDRS, just to kind of show you how fun that is. And then on the 49 Market, is there another beyond the materials in the class? If so, add to my pre-order. So let me finish this there, and I'm going to answer that because I don't know which bundle you're wanting. So this one here is the little mini book bundle. So we do have those. Those are $50 for the little mini book class. But then we do have it all separate. So we got a 6x6, a beautiful day. We've got the floral ephemera. We've got icon ephemera, tags ephemera, and the 12x12 collection pack as well, and also the little mini book. So if you just love the mini book and you want to make more that size, or you want to do your own thing, we do have those as well. So that is another little mini book. All right, now I'm going to talk to Sarah here real quick. So Sarah, the 49 Market bundle. Oh, yes, you're talking about the new Evergreen, correct? I think you're talking about the one that that is coming up with, I know this is last year's, but you mean this year's 49 Market. And yes, there is another bundle that you can do. I forgot about that. They didn't have all the marketing done when I sent my first little email out. So I do plan to send out another email with that, with the add-on bundles as well. So I will totally take care of that. And I'm just walking around since I'm talking, guys. That way you're not looking at the same stuff if you're still kind of hanging out with us here as we're answering some questions. So yes, Sarah, there is a little materials add-on bundle as well, and I will get you on that list for sure. That was my one thing I did not get done yesterday. I just tell you. You know how when you make your to-do list and then you need more time for your to-do list. I was super excited though that I was able to get out the virtual classes though and get you guys the retreat as well yesterday. So, alrighty friends, well I think that is it for us here at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. Thanks so much for hanging out with us a little bit tonight. Hopefully you'll be loving a lot of the new stuff coming out. I cannot wait to go to my trade show next week and just kind of connect with other store owners and see what is coming out in person for you guys. And of course, send you guys some little sneak peeks as well too. That's why I love the trade show, so I can send you real life sneak peeks, not computer images on a screen, because that is no fun. Hopefully I'll have some great classes next week so we can turn around and offer you guys some good classes as well too. So, all right, well, wherever you are, friends, I hope you have an amazing, crafty, blessed evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.